wondered why the bankers from the largest
whole aging process for me?
Steam distillation, microfiltration.
YouTube is taking it to the next level.
So I just watched Frozen 2 for the first time, even if I know all of the truths about Disney, the dark truths. And what I find so fascinating is they literally create children's movies with the actual cheat codes for this in their movies. Right, because the beings orchestrating the whole entertainment industry think that they're outrunning the law of karma by showing you, telling you, but it's disguised and dressed up as entertainment. So it's quote unquote not real because it's just for entertainment. But in reality, in every single movie, it reaffirms how love is the most powerful thing. And it always wins, and it's always there. I find it so fascinating that they put the truth in children's movies so then adults say, oh, it's just for kids. Bro, watch the fucking kids movie. They have to show the truths of this world in some type of form, or else they're lying and they're gonna pay for it technically. Outrunning the law of karma is you think nothing's gonna happen to you. You can't outrun that. I'm sorry, bro. I know you tried, but no. Anyways, Hollywood's falling apart right now because there's a huge shift on the planet and like all the dark shit is being wiped. So, fun times.
I don't know if it's being wiped, but it's definitely being exposed. And I'm still a kid at heart. All the goons. Love and light to all the goons. Welcome back, goons. You're watching Explore the Weird. We got more For You page content. Let's get right into it.
You're not crazy if you think you can pick up on other people's emotions. You would be shocked at the studies of what's actually going on in your body. No one knows about this. Women can smell in a man's sweat if they're happy, disgusted, if they're under stress through their pheromones. People that are more empathetic actually have more mirror neurons. They're activated the same way when you're performing an action as when you witness someone performing an action. People that want to seem more empathetic will mirror behaviors because empathetic people naturally are doing that. We're learning that the heart emits a frequency a few feet away, and that frequency actually carries emotions with it that other people can pick up on. It's through body language. It's called thin slicing. Part of it is having anxious attachment style, which can be from having a parent that you were scared of. You were highly sensitive to their actions and their emotions. It's really true. It's called emotional contagion, actually. Other people's emotions are contagious to you.
Oh, that's cool. That is like empathy as well. You know, I can feel everything. I feel like the goons are high frequency, high energy beings. Are you a goon? Okay, just making sure.
One thing I learned about these plants is when I was growing them is that cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and kale and all these plants that are supposed to be like superfoods, they all derived from one plant. They were developed into these different vegetables. So they're actually not a separate thing. They all derive from the same plant. So I would argue that those plants like broccoli and kale, they're not natural. That's not a natural food because they don't grow like that in the wild. They were developed.
Yeah, but we've been farming for many years. We've been selectively breeding crops to get the best type of crop that we can consume. I mean, I guess we can go back to the seeded bananas that we have to eat around the seeds back again, but who's eating the wild fruit? Who's eating the wild fruit?
The following footage is from a woman named Lux. She recorded this during a thunderstorm in Florida. And really, the reason why we're sharing it is because it's weird. It's truly paranormal. She captures something that doesn't sound like thunder. It's something she's never heard before, nor have I ever heard before during a thunderstorm. Take a look and listen to this video. Keep in mind, this footage has not been edited, altered, or any sound added to it. This is the actual footage from her. Take a look and tell me what you think.
Okay, I don't know if my phone will pick this up or not, but I've been outside for like 15 minutes, and the thunder sounds bizarre. What is that? I'm a 7th generation Floridian, and I have never heard thunder like that. That is
Wow, that is weird. It almost sounds like underwater, like bubble sonar or something. Or is that the thunderstorm's a cover for the DEW? We're gonna keep it going.
I say 100 times a day, my name is Glenda Baker and only good things happen to me. That is a mantra. That is a mantra to live by. I'm telling you, last night I go to the botanical gardens. Driving into the garage, my name is Glenda Baker and I'm going to get a great parking space. 3 spaces from the elevator. And that self-talk is so critical for success. When I was first separated, for so long I thought I was so stupid, I was so stupid, I was so stupid. And I was telling myself that. And I was putting all that negativity in my head. Stop saying that to yourself. And so now I literally just say, my name is Glenda Baker and only good things happen to me, and I'm only going to talk sweet to myself.
My name is Teddy Ganja. We have the Ganja Goons gang, and only good things happen to the goons. All right, we're going to keep it going.
Have you ever wondered why the bankers from the largest private banks are becoming wealthier and the rest of us are not? What I have discovered is the banks and the government have colluded to financially enslave the people of Canada. The government borrows money from the private banks. They then lend the debt-based money to Canada with compounded interest. The government then continues to increase taxation of Canadians year after year in order to pay back the interest on the exponentially growing national debt. What results is inflation. The government gave the banks the ability to loan out money that doesn't exist in the form of loans. They click a key on a computer and generate the fake money out of thin air. They don't actually have it in their bank vaults. Margaret Mead said the following, and I hope that all of you remember this. Never doubt that a small group of people can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has.
Yo, is this truly a child that's figured this out, or has she been coached, or is this a filter that's being used on an adult? Never mind. Never mind. All true things. It's all monopoly money. It's all... I don't know what this means. Is there an asteroid 23? Is this guy getting ready for end times? I was distracted by the tattoos. Are they 2 different people? Or never mind. We're going to keep it going.
Oh, take a chair, sit in the grass somewhere, be barefoot, do whatever you need to do, but have your feet in the grass. Because the energy from the earth, resonance, is coming up and going into the bottom of your feet and grounding you. You're now synchronized with the earth frequency. But when I had a chance, I would ground myself. How high the tree is, the roots of the tree go that far and wide into the ground. We forget that. We see how high the tree is there, but we don't think about how far the roots go down below. You walk over a carpet and then you touch the door and you get a zap. That's the buildup of an electric charge from the carpet between positive and negative. That's what grounding means. You equalize the positive and the negative. It's like your body equalizing, coming into homeostasis, coming into balance between the positive and the negative. That's what we want. We live in a world that is like that. Lots of negative energy, not enough positive energy. So anything we can do to do this will be helpful. Orgone generators, grounding. You get the signs all the time that people are stressed and unbalanced.
This is the guy that told us about organite. Yes, grounding is real. Grounding gives me energy. I need more positive energy.
We put a young person with an old person for 7 days, and they had to eat with them.
Oh, nice.
They had to do all their meditations with them.
You mean like humans were doing for tens of thousands of years when our old people actually lived with our young people?
When the elders, were part of
shared the cave.
Yeah. When we paired them together, we got so many people saying, I'm not going to make it with this old person. Can I get another person? And then the young one saying, oh my God, this person's stuffy and bitter. And at the end of 7 days, best friends in the world. And when we looked at their brain scans, they had global alpha outperform anybody that we studied in terms of controls that went through the 7-day event. Their forebrains were in high gamma, which means they are very clear, very focused. And when they did cognition studies, the young person did way better and the old person did way, way better as well. They somehow had that effect.
Okay, so if you guys are like, hey, I don't want to go visit grandma or grandpa because, they're slow, or hey, the kids these days aren't the same as they used to be. Well, it's because you're not hanging out with them. Go hang out with them. This guy's like, yo, after 7 days, you guys are going to be best pals. Go visit your grandparents. Go visit your grandsons and daughters. All right, we're going to keep it going. Oh, boy.
Did you know that Coca-Cola contains this stuff? This goopy, oily-looking stuff is called phosphoric acid. And phosphoric acid is a rock that's mined using sulfuric acid. If you get this stuff on your skin, it burns like hell. It's a corrosive. It rusts away metal. I mean, we got stuff that's metal here that rusts away. We use a lot of stainless, and it still rusts away the stainless. They put this in sodas, and we are consuming this stuff. It's a corrosive. We ship it out in rail cars and trucks with a label on it that's stating that it is a dangerous product. So why are we consuming it? I mean, it's not needed at all. Just think of what it's doing to your teeth and your inside.
Oh boy, all the soda has this stuff? Oh man. We're gonna have to manifest better soda. This is healthy soda as I'm drinking it. Diet Coke tastes real good still.
The Earth and the people of the Earth are currently shifting from a very dark existence into what many are calling a new age. The future existence of all beings will become heart-based, and actions will be guided and directed by the love frequency. Please ask the trees how they can help and how they are going to help with this transition. They hold the keys for connection to all beings. Everything is going to come down to a mutual respect. A mutual respect between tree beings and humans. A mutual respect between humans and other beings. A mutual respect between the guardians of the landscape in all energetic forms and those in human form. Ask the trees how we can work together with you. Ask the trees their advice, their inner knowledge, their wisdom. If you are concerned about anything, lean into the trees, metaphorically and physically. We can help heal you, take away your pain, remove your sorrows, give you the gift of life force energy, and a bit more spunk in your step. We can help. We are here to help navigate a new future together with humankind. Remember, the tree beings are your allies, your friends, your family. Never forget that connection.
Wow, this is like even more in-depth grounding. I guess we should also be asking the trees. And you know what's crazy? We have read that forests are like beings, right? They adapt, they heal, they continue. I mean, it's like a giant mycelium network, they say. It's just a bigger brain. The forest is a real being. Wow, we're going to keep it going. I'm starting to...
3 toxins you should not do. Let these be a good lesson for you. Toxin number 1 is a food that can cause you much pain because it's extracted with bleach and hexane. Some call them healthy, but they surely are not. Seed oils are dangerous and you should not use them. A jittery jot. Toxin number 2 can even be worse. Some moms carry them inside their purse. It's called fragrance or perfume, and it's used in so many places. In cars, homes, and even sometimes on Right. And last but not least is toxin number 3, which can cause hormone disruption and even our teeth. They are called microplastics and cause much despair. They are found in our clothes, containers, water, and air. So these are 3 toxins you should not do. Let this be a good lesson to you.
Bro, is this the like Cubs to Bears book writer? Like, is that one of his books? Wait, I like this. It was a very cool nursery rhyme. It's kind of like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. You just got to read the 3 Toxins to Avoid book, and that's your new song.
All right. Your body knows how to repair everything. If your bones are weak, your body knows how to regrow them. If your muscles are wasting away, joints are breaking down, your internal organs are falling apart, you got things going wrong with you, there's no incurable disease. There is a point of no return, there's permanent damage, but if you get to anything wrong with a system going in here, if you get to it in time, do the right things, your body can repair it. So I'm going to explain it, and this is all you need for your body to repair itself. Ready? Get this. A surplus of energy in a hydrated alkaline environment. A surplus of energy in a hydrated alkaline environment, and your body will repair everything.
Bro, this is crazy. Alkalinizing our bodies is also a thing, and I've recently been doing the baking soda, sodium bicarbonate. I'm putting like 1/4 teaspoon into an 8-ounce glass of water and drinking it, and it helps with the gut. I feel like I'm healing as well. It feels weird. I know it sounds crazy, and don't worry about like the salt content, but I feel more alkalized. I don't know if that necessarily means, hey, I'm gonna be preventing all these things, but it does feel like the body can truly fix itself or repair itself, and there is that point of no return. And hopefully, we're doing ourselves good by keeping ourselves alkalinized, or our environments alkalinized. We're gonna keep it going.
YouTube is taking it to the next level.
Ooh. Hey, what is this? Please maintain eye contact for the duration of the ad. Since you looked away, you'll need a rewatch from the. Chat, what the? No. Yo, chat, bro, I'm not doing this. Yo, chat, unless they bring some type of Ice Spice imagery for me to lay my eyes on, bro. I'm not watching no full ad. Hell no.
Bro, don't be a simp. Why you need the Ice Spice? Just go with the Old Spice. That's good enough. Man, I love that beat. Like, I forget the Old Spice beat. Do they still do that? Like the... Never mind, now I can't even remember how it goes, but it's like the whistle, and there's a guy on a horse, and all these things. Oh my god, no one understands Old Spice, I bet. There's commercials, and they're hilarious half the time. I don't know if I've seen any new ones now.
Everybody used to sit around the table, and they would pray around their food. They would raise up the frequency of their food before they consumed it. They would raise the vibration. They would also put linen on the table, which has lots of light frequency, to up the vibration of their food. Then, when they would go to eat, they would use silverware, which is very conductive, to help increase the energy of their food. So if you think about it, you have silverware, you have linen, you have beautiful dishware and glassware and all these different things with all these beautiful materials, and then you have prayer, which is thoughts and vibrations, into the food of gratitude and love to help bring it up. And people would hold hands around the food as well too. 4 people would sit at a table, you know, the mom, the dad, and the kids. They would hold hands, which chains a link, and that link of frequency would help elevate the food. But it's all woo-woo. It's all pseudoscience, witchery, it's all witchcraft and blasphemy and all those things. They want before you even eat your food.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, now I'm going back to my Diet Coke, and I'm like, yo, this is good Diet Coke. I'm increasing the frequency of my Diet Coke so it's healthy. Don't worry about the crude oil in there. Oh, man, this could be true. But at the same time, I've also heard the reason for the silver was because it's antibacterial. And, you know, with the water that they had, it was better to eat out of the silver utensils and plates rather than... Maybe it's just energy. I have to keep energizing my food. That's the way. I feel like my food is pretty energized from thinking about it alone, but let's see. Time will only tell.
Do not use a metal brush on your grill this summer. This can land you in the emergency room. I'm Dr. Tanya Elliott, board certified internal medicine specialist and allergist. The bristles from the metal grill brushes can actually perforate your intestine, cause internal injuries, and in some cases, even death. And it happens way more often than you think. What to use instead? An onion or a potato. Cut it in half. Use it when the grill is just starting to heat up, and you rub it on, and it takes care of your mess.
I did not know about the dangers about the grill bristle brush cleaner things. I don't know what the actual term is called, but yeah, definitely gonna switch to a potato or an onion now.
See, you would think this would be news, but you would be wrong. Because the people who actually know what this is do not want you to talk about it. Microsoft and OpenAI are developing a computer called Stargate for $100 billion that's going to be powered by several nuclear power plants. This guy, Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, his board kicked him out of the company because they said, yo, you're not right, bro. You got to get out. And what did he do? He replaced the board and retook control of his company. Nobody talks about that. This is Terminator. It's literally happening before your eyes while the world is quote unquote has all these problems. No, the people who could do something about the problems aren't doing anything about the problems, so you will talk about the problems and they will collect their coins. When there's money to be made, who the hell cares about anything else? I can make money. If there's problems, y'all can deal with it. And with my money, I'm going to buy my way out of any of the fucking problems that I cause. That's how it goes in America. That's how it's always gone in America. The greatest trick America ever pulled is telling you that something else other than that is going on. That's the only thing going on. We sell you a story about freedom, democracy, the Constitution, anything to get you to shut up and let me go get my coins.
We need them coins. Got to collect them all. How else are we going to know? A Terminator is happening. I'm ready for it. I want a cyborg. I want Cyborg Teddy. We're going to make it happen. All right. We're going to do 3 more.
We are approaching that time of the year again. Most schools are going to tell you that for your kids who attend school, they need to have all of their pokes, if you know what I mean. You will get a paper home from the public school that says requirements, and it will say the pokes that they want your child to have. Only this is not a requirement, guys. It's going to say it is, but it's not. You actually have 3 different options. There is the religious exemption, and these are the states that take the religious exemption. There is the personal exemption. These are the states that take that. And then there is medical. I'm going to show you guys just how easy this is. You literally take your paper from the school, you're going to staple your exemption to it, and you are going to turn that in to the school. And legally, the public schools cannot question you. You will not hear anything from them. They will accept that as your child's form. If you need poke resources or a poke exemption, a religious exemption, I have it on my website here. You can get it for free. I want everyone to have access to this because this is something really important to me. So if you need that, you can go on my website and find that information.
Don't come after me, YouTube algorithm. We're talking about poking. Goons, you know. Do what you will. Manifest your own help.
I really can make this shit up right here, right now. Look at this. The water for your kids. Steam distillation, microfiltration, ultraviolet light. Sus, guys, they're using the blue light and ozonation. Why do you need all that when you already steam distillation, microfiltration? It doesn't stop there. So you do all that and the water is still not sterile. What? Use as directed by physician or by labeling directions for use of infant formula. For mixing with infant formula, the FDA recommends boiling non-sterile water. So you're telling me that you do all this, you go from a deep well, Ocala, Florida, you do steam distillation, microfiltration, and this water is not sterile. And this water needs to be boiled before use because it's not sterile. says it right there. And wow. And so you should boil it for 1 minute and cool it before use. After opening, refrigerate and use within 7 days. There's a 7-day expiration period for this water, guys. It's not sterile. You must boil it to use it. And this is for your kids. Can make this shit up, guys, right here at Walmart right now.
Bro, this guy's exposing all the things. Yeah, at 100%. I feel the expiration date is for the plastics that the water is being kept in, and not necessarily the water itself. But yeah, get sterile water if you need sterile water. Boil the things.
The whole aging process for me has been flawless. In December 7th, I'll be 72, and I've got this plan that I am going to do one of the most beautiful photo shoots for the 72nd birthday. I'm showing people my age how the human body will continue to respond if you practice self-love and self-care. Horrible skin, eczema, asthma, and I just had a rough time digesting food. My mother put sugar in everything, but I don't miss any of that now. I felt so miserable after I ingested all of those things. Knowledge is power, and learning how to nourish yourself and provide food for yourself is massively important. I believe in life, and I don't need to take life to nourish myself.
Said that so eloquently. We have been brainwashed to not focus on what really brings us true health and vitality.
Yeah, I keep getting this lady as she keeps aging throughout the years, and she definitely still appears to be very, very young for 73. I think she's 73 now, or 74 maybe even. She's figured out the things. She cut out the sugar. She's uplifting her energy. She's manifesting better health. She's manifesting her health. You know, she's definitely a true person. It appears like, yeah, she's figured out the thing. We'll see. Maybe she's gonna be the one that makes it to 200 in our lifetime. Let's see. Let's see. All right, goons, you made it to the end. How'd you do? A lot of crazy videos in this one. A lot of ones about trees and grounding as well. A lot of things that you guys can learn and hopefully use if you need it. I will see you guys next time. There should be videos on the screen right now. Click on either one of them. Continue your goon fix. Otherwise, the one in the middle, you can subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Wake up.